Welcome back to Real Geek Media. It is again December 5th, 2024, Thursday evening. I am Hayden Stoll. He is author Christopher Michael Blake, and it is time for funny and weird news stories. Christopher, what do we got on tap tonight?
Hayden, I have a very serious question to ask you. Don't be embarrassed. It's just me and you talking as friends. But do you suffer from winter penis syndrome?
Good Lord, I've never heard of this.
Let me enlighten you.
I don't even know if I want to.
This is from the New York Post. By the way, for those of you in the audience who are not aware, these are real, actual headlines. We don't make things up here. We don't exaggerate things like penis size here on this station and this channel. We are here to give you the facts. And as a man, I can tell you I don't suffer from winter penis so much as white male penis syndrome, which could almost be just as worse. However, according to this doctor, Dr. Donald Grant, a general practitioner and advisor with UK-based online drugstore, sounds very, official, the independent pharmacy. He explained in a Daily Mail report that winter penis is a passing condition for most men, occurring only during frigid conditions and reversing once the temperature recovers. So this doctor is warning to watch out for winter penis, a seasonal condition that may hinder a man's ability to perform sexually. So Hayden, I have to tell you that I texted my boss and told him I can't come into work because I have winter penis.
Well, HIPAA laws.
Oh, no. This is something that we need to be forthright with. We know about shrinkage, right?
Right.
You've watched Seinfeld, right?
Right.
You've seen shrinkage, right? You know what shrinkage is.
Yes.
Okay. Now you have winter penis. Winter is coming, Hayden.
Puts a new spin on winter is coming.
I just can't wait for them to go ahead and declare this like an actual disease, so I can start claiming disability for my winter penis.
Sure.
Why not? Sure. It's been verified by this. I need to go get a prescription from him.
There you go.
I'm sure he'll give me lots of Viagra. I'm sure. It's
It's a prescription. I have a prescription for that. Don't worry. Oh boy.
Hayden, do you have that clip queued up? The young influencer.
Yeah, let me get it for you.
So this is also from the New York Post. Young influencer faces backlash after dancing next to her much older boyfriend in the hospital bed. And she says, "I got on the will."
Oh boy. Young influencer. All right, here we go. Let's get this on stream. And here we go.
Horrified social media users put a young TikToker on blast after she shared a disturbing video dancing next to her much older boyfriend in a hospital bed while boasting about getting an inheritance.
Stop it right there.
The video
right there.
Oh boy.
Does he not just look like the kind of guy whose family has abandoned him at this point in his life?
Yeah, sadly, yes.
And I really don't blame him for giving whatever is left of the money that he does have to her for whatever time he has left.
Sure, right. It's companion.
I would say the word companion. I have another word.
Well, yeah, but
begins with a P, ends in an A.
For him, that's what he sees her as.
I don't think so, companion. I think it's more or less snuggle buddy.
She sees it as something completely different.
Oh, I don't think so. I think this role is clearly defined here. There's no love going on.
Well, that's my point.
This is a purely financial transaction.
That is exactly my point.
And I don't have a problem with this from either perspective. Do I have a problem with her going on and dancing and basically gloating about it? Social media? Well, that kind of makes you look like a crummy person.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Let's keep going here.
Oh boy.
Started with Bronwyn Aurora, 22, in black jeans and a tan halter top dancing to the caption, "Guys, I got on the will. Should I pull the plug?" as she frolicked inches away from where her decades-older boyfriend laid in a hospital bed surrounded by medical devices.
Oh,
another clip posted by the Toronto-based model in the same hospital room showed her kneeling over and kissing her elderly boyfriend's hand before jumping up and dancing to Odatari's song Keep Up with lyrics that state, "Keep up, I'm too fast, push my foot up on that pedal, then I'm gone, 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 gone. The dance only lasted a few seconds until she snarled and stopped recording.
Stop. Now look, she's okay. I don't think she's anything great. I think she's not going to get any better looking as she ages at this point. But, and is it funny? Is there any humor in what she's doing?
Not really.
Oh, I think it's hysterical.
Hmm.
Oh, I find it's just the all these people denouncing her and blaming her and everything else. From a pure entertainment standpoint, you can't buy this kind of publicity.
I don't know. I mean,
I'm not saying it's right
listen,
morally. I'm saying it's funny and it's entertaining. And if they put it in the next Ben Stiller Happy Madison movie too, it would be funny.
Right, but I don't. This is not a, Adam Sandler movie.
Why not?
It's not. It's some young dumb influencer.
But is she that stupid?
Come on.
I don't think she is. The only problem that we all have is that she's basically putting this out on social media.
Right.
That's
Keep it to yourself.
I looking at these pictures, she's not keeping very much to herself. Hayden.
No, she's not.
And
No,
I'm
she's
okay
not.
with that too, by the way. But she's very mid, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Again, the only thing she's probably got going for her right now is her age. But go ahead, Hayden.
The clip's shocking music selection and filming location took many social media users by surprise as they questioned Aurora's intentions for posting the video and being in the relationship with a man who appears old enough to...
What do you think he thinks at this point? He's laying in the hospital bed seeing her dancing around. He could be on his deathbed.
Listen, he sees her as a companion.
Does your companion get up and dance around when you're
Listen,
sick and ill in the hospital?
Listen, for a guy like this and a girl like that, he knows what this is, right? But he sees her that way, which is
Why even have her at the hospital at that point then?
Who else has he got?
You'd rather have somebody dancing on your headstone and tombstone and grave marker while you're in the hospital and withering in pain?
Listen, it's easy for me to say no.
Coffee, can't you go out and get me some coffee? Can you go home and get the house straightened up for me?
Yeah, it's kind of a mess, but I'm not judging him so much here as I am going to judge her.
Well, you can't just judge her alone. It has to be 50-50 here, Hayden.
He's in the hospital. That's not his fault.
So a lot of people want to. I think we're good with this. Okay. But apparently, how many TikTok viewers do you think that she has, like subscribers and Instagram followers? Do you think she has?
I don't know.
Give me a number.
Probably quite a few. I'd say like a couple thousand.
1.2 million followers.
Wow, that's kind of crazy.
That video that she just played of her dancing in her jeans while her sugar daddy is laid up in the hospital bed has been viewed 500,000 times.
Scary.
And a lot of the viewers have criticism for Miss Aurora. Some commenters called her a gold digger. You're dancing like he has one hell of a life insurance policy, one wrote.
Huh.
Another wrote, I hope he gives everything to his kids.
Yes, hope so.
Yep. Yes.
Oh, boy.
But apparently she wrote down in one of the captions of one of her videos, how should I repay him for spending $20,000 on Cartier for me? Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry. I just don't have, they know what they're doing. And I'm not really cool with stuff like that, but.
Are you ready for this revelation? You ready?
Go.
This is the cream de creme. The influencer didn't shy away from sharing details about her relationship online, telling fans in one post that she is not currently intimate with her boyfriend, even though he took her on a shopping spree. Mm-hmm. Does that make him a giant simp?
Listen, that guy is old. Like he
if
views
somebody
this.
Dropped 20 grand on a Cartier watch or piece of jewelry, I better be tagging that.
This guy, how old is he?
Does it matter?
Yes, it does.
He's got to be in his 60s, right? At least.
No, he looks older than that.
Okay.
So, like,
he can't get some ED medication?
Come on. He's not thinking in that sense. He sees.
How can that be in your face and you're not thinking it?
I'm sure he's thinking it, but like he probably realizes it's never going to happen.
Well,
but he likes.
Why is it not happening? Why? Wait a minute. Why are you putting this female on your will who you're not? I'm not going to say.
He is viewing her as a companion, and that is what it is. Come on,
simp.
No,
simp.
If he was 25 or 30, I would call him that. But at this age in this man's life, I would not call him that at all.
Simp.
At all. Nope.
If he's not getting that and tagging that,
come on.
He's a simp.
If he was
taken for a ride.
If he was 35, yes, I agree with you. But not at that age in that stage in that man's life. No.
If Bill Belichick, who's 77, can grab a 21-year-old and he's tagging that.
Because he's got millions of dollars.
Look, it doesn't matter how much money this guy's got.
Sure does.
Whether he rubs two nickels together and this chick comes running. It doesn't matter. He should be tagging this.
He should be, but like, let's be real. Come on. She's not going to do that. Look at her.
Why not? You want to be in the will?
Come on.
I've seen casting couch movies where women do a lot less for a lot less.
She's getting everything she needs. Why does she need to do more? She's already getting money.
And that's the problem, is that she got used to that real quick because he's a simp.
No.
Yes.
No. If you told me he's a 35-year-old stockbroker, I'd say, yeah, 100%. Different stage in his life. Way different.
Get in the bed or get out the house.
Come on. You think that guy's ever going to say that? Come on.
Whether you want to say it or not.
He's not going to say it.
She's put all this time and effort into this. Look, you got all these millions and millions of TikTok viewers who need to rely on you. Yeah.
They rely on her.
Look, she probably relies on them in the trailer park she used to live in. That's just author Christopher Michael Blake's take on things. So here we go. From author Christopher Michael Blake, author of the Cape May Murders, comes his new mystery novel, Trespass Against Us. When he's confined to a home for vehicular homicide he couldn't prevent, Brendan Peters, a flawed writer, must dodge his own guilt and threat of arrest when he witnesses his mysterious neighbor disposing of a body, forcing him into a dangerous game of cat and mouse with deadly consequences. Trespass Against Us will release on February 1st, 2025, and will be available on Amazon.com and ChristopherMichaelBlake.com. Hayden, is your winter penis business looking for an affordable way to gain and attract new clients?
As a matter of fact, it is.
I don't blame you because, look, we got a 23-year-old just for you too, Hayden. We'll solve all your winter penis problems, I'm telling you. And you can help. You can tell her she's not putting out to hit the bricks too. All right.
Oh boy.
But here, real
You're not letting that one go, are you?
Oh, look. It's just not shrinkage. Look, we're going to call a psychiatrist in here for you. We're going to get you diagnosed with winter penis so you don't have to go to work in the wintertime. All right? Real Geek Media and Entertainment is now offering sponsorships on their podcast and website. What's that? Your business can't afford a sponsorship? No problem. Consider running an advertisement during one of our podcast shows. Do you know that we are currently running a special? Hey, how much are we paying for a special for our show?
We're at $30.
$30, one full month. That's 4 shows on YouTube, Twitch, streamed all over the globe on RRS.com and via Spotify
and X.
YouTube and X. YouTube can be promoted in the Russian Federation with the rest of the people. And what is the truth? We have 1.4 subscribers over there. They're the ones probably running in the opposite direction from the Ukraine, but I mean, or it's like when they're in the torture chamber, they constantly play us over and over and over again. No, comrade, no more. No more winter penis. We can't deal with this. But that's right, Hayden. For just $30, you can be on our podcast where we can be talking about your product here. We'll even put you on our website. $30. That's less than the cost of a Happy Meal nowadays at McDonald's. I love saying that line. Da-da-da-da-da. Visit realgeekmedia.com. Click on the link for sponsor us, advertise with us, or donate here to get started. Again, that's www.reelgeekmedia.com. Hayden, at our last episode, we talked about AI. And would you believe that, because again, it's the Christmas season right now, AI was asked to predict what Santa in 2050 would look like.
Was it?
Oh, yes.
Anything like Armie Hammer?
No, not Armie Hammer.
No, I'm saying he doesn't look like him at all.
No, not like him at all. AI came up with an inclusive reimagining of Santa that not only celebrates the diversity of our world, but also shows how beloved figures can evolve alongside society's progress. By the way, this is from the New York Post. The big guy's eye-popping, eye-over makeup, AI makeover, is eerily similar to that of the absurdly woke images produced by Google's controversial Gemini chat box earlier this year. And by the way, in case you weren't familiar with the Gemini ability to recreate historical pictures, it dreamed up this bizarre, it did, historical photos such as Black Vikings and diverse Nazi-era German soldiers. It did.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, it's like a video game character creator.
Here we go. Jingle bells for diversity. This is how they have different pictures from Santa from 2020 through 2050, by the way.
Oof.
And at the end of 2020, AI believes that Santa will be black.
Looks like LeVar Burton.
It could be. It could be. In 2030, though, Santa will be a black female.
Ah. So that begs the question. Mrs. Claus? No, not in the picture anymore.
Why they can't be both?
Interesting.
Yes. And of course, in the 2040s, we must have, because we got up the game now,
Oh, yeah. Stakes are raised.
non-binary Santa.
Oh, there you go. He's got a trench coat with leopard print. Whew, looks like it's straight out of the Matrix.
Oh, it's funny you say that. Santa 2050 is a full-blown robot.
He's a robot. He has a beard.
Oh, and his eyes are, look at his eyes.
That's bananas. He's a full-blown robot.
Yes. Bananas, yes.
Oh, God, Santa robot. Oof. Seen it all.
And one of the most successful movies this year was, of course, Deadpool versus Wolverine.
Right.
How many jokes do you think were cut out of that whole movie by Disney?
A lot. A lot, I bet.
That's not true.
Really?
Actually, there's only one.
One, that's it. Interesting.
And they asked Ryan Reynolds about this, and Ryan Reynolds said, "I'm never telling what that joke was."
Okay.
However, the original script to the movie leaked.
Oh, there's the joke.
And the joke that he said he was going to take to his grave came out.
Oh, boy.
So the line was, upon learning of Magneto's demise, Deadpool was originally set to deliver this biting critique. By the way, this is from the UK Daily Mail, okay? And Deadpool says, "Fuck, what, we can't afford one more X-Man? Disney is so cheap. I can barely breathe with all this Mickey Mouse cock in my throat."
I feel like that's pretty tame compared to some of the other jokes that are in that movie.
Well, apparently they replaced it with something about Pinocchio shoving his face up Deadpool's ass and starting to lie like crazy.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
A lot of viewers who were anti-Deadpool Wolverine claimed it was anti-gay, and for all the gay jokes that was out there. But
Interesting.
sticking with celebrities, let's go back to the early 1980s.
Okay.
Josh Brolin just wrote his new memoir. It's full of juicy details like Barbra Streisand,
Right.
got him sober. And he details this one incident of going to dinner. And he's going to dinner with the great late Marlon Brando.
Okay.
And
It's an interesting dinner.
even
Duo.
better, it's at John Travolta's house.
Interesting.
So this is from the book is titled Under the Trucker, which is from HarperCollins. And this is exactly what he writes. I had been invited to dinner with John Travolta, Kelly, his gorgeous and uber pleasant wife, Marlon Brando, a red-headed Marlon had met on the internet, my pops and his wife Barbara. I was 27 years old, and the whole reason I got into acting was because of early films I'd been watching starring Marlon and the late James Dean. Wow, I was actually going to meet the Marlon Brando. Marlon arrives late to dinner with a blue dinner jacket, loose slacks, a scarf around his neck. When he steps out of the car, he stands up. He reaches down and pulls on his pant leg. He has some blood running down his leg.
Whoa.
He explains that he stopped to help some people pull their cars out from a landslide on the Pacific Coast Highway. He got some mud on his leg. It got traction, and the bumper hit his leg. He's kind of like bleeding. He's kind of hurt.
Yeah.
And out from the bushes jumps John Travolta screaming, I just got to the next level. Because of Scientology, they have different levels. And
Right.
one of those levels, they can heal people.
Oh, my goodness.
Marlon saunters over to John, and John to Marlon, and they each gave each other a hug. John tells Marlon how he just completed a course on healing that could help him. John grabs Marlon softly by the hand and leads him inside, sits him down in this big chaise lounge chair, and John told him to close his eyes. I stood there quietly and left mine open. John puts his hand on Marlon's leg, then the other on Marlon's chest. Time passes quietly. Nobody speaks. I watched Marlon Brando and Danny Zuko. This is insane. So then, after moments of silence and moments of John Travolta's healing touch, according to Josh Brolin, he goes, how is that, Marlon? Marlon opens his eyes and goes, wow. Right? Yeah, I know. It's really something. Marlon stood up looking less blanched than before. They hugged. They said, let's eat. And I witnessed John Travolta fix Marlon fucking Brando.
Wow. Wow. That's it right there. Vincent Vega.
I couldn't believe it.
That's interesting.
Look, every now and then you get these stories like this, and it's like John Travolta jumping out of the bushes going, I'm at the next level. Like, oh.
This is like one of those just Hollywood being Hollywood stories. Just okay. I made the next level.
Hayden, cue the music video.
All right,
Remember, we got to take lots of breaks for these now. We can't have
let's fire up the old music video.
you can't have what happened last time, by the way.
There we go.
Now, this music video is Georgie Leahy for her new song, Typical Squeeze.
And here we go.
And wait till you see this train wreck. Stop it right there.
Squeezy
Wood.
Wood.
Now, have you
Squeezy
seen
Wood.
this at all?
Nope.
Yeah, Squeezy Wood.
Nope.
How old do you think this girl is, judging by her outfit?
20s.
Okay, keep it playing.
No boy.
Stop it now. How old do you think she is now?
30s.
All right. I'm waiting for this number to keep going up, by the way, here.
Is it higher? I need the glasses on.
I don't know. Maybe it's something we could look up, but this is
Yeah.
giving you Barbie vibes. Like,
It's
you know,
interesting. All right. Here,
interesting is not the word I would use, but hey, I'm glad you could use that word.
Let's see. Let's see.
Semi-automatic smile. Blows the pretty boys down.
Stop it again. You got a better look at her face.
The Undertaker.
Well, that could be.
So, okay. So she's in the car with a bunch of instruments and a microphone driving through squeezy wood.
Again, keep it going. I mean, I really don't.
Love him like a high-speed chase. Rev him up and spin him around. It's not my fault that I'm a killer, baby.
See, yeah, nice, interesting crotch view right there.
Can't stop if I try.
I mean, the band's got a good rhythm to it, you know.
Right. She's got 7.4K.
It's in my nature what my mama gave me.
I keep messing up.
Do what I want and when I like.
I don't know. Like, what are we doing with this video?
Oh, keep it going. You'll find out.
Baby, don't be scared. Hey!
Do you know who that is?
I don't.
Hayden?
Who is
We have
this?
special guest because he's here in studio today.
Is that?
From the music video.
Stop.
It is Armie Hammer's return.
Is that really Armie Hammer?
Hayden.
Oh my goodness.
Hayden, I'm back. This is it for me.
This
I'm
image that we stopped this on may be perfect. Just encapsulation of Armie Hammer right now.
Guess what my name is in the video? They had to change it for legal reasons.
What?
You ready?
Ready.
This is true.
Fire away.
I named it myself so nobody would identify me.
Uh-oh.
Cannibal Ken. I'm not lying. Hayden is the truth.
Oh my God.
Cannibal Ken.
Oh my goodness.
People will never be able to know I'm a real life cannibal. I mean, not that I'm not, but you understand, Hayden. That's it. I've only been accused.
How'd you land this music video gig?
Basically, they offered me money. I took it. I need the money, Hayden.
It was an offer you couldn't refuse, huh?
Eating people's not paying the bills like it used to, Hayden.
I expect it doesn't. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Hayden, it's not easy to be this disturbing in real life.
How is he just like this is a moving vehicle? You're just like hanging out on the back of it?
You're overthinking it, Hayden.
I need to know.
This isn't this kind of deal, Hayden.
We need to know. Like, how did you were hanging underneath the car the whole time? Because we saw the whole car before.
So this is the way this works. They came up with a little bit of money, and I needed a little bit of money, and she had no followers before, and they needed my name to make headlines so they can get people to watch this crap.
Now that I do believe.
And that's the way this works. That's Hollywood for you. They're banking on my name to make them a rock star.
Well, let's keep it going.
I mean, look. The woman's got to be 42 years old, and her skin. I had a taste. It tastes like leather at this point, you know, because it's so stretched out and so all those hours in the tape booth, all the makeup and Botox. It doesn't taste very good.
I can imagine. It's like a Slim Jim or like a beef jerky.
Hey, what other questions do you have for me here?
Well, let's see where this goes in this video. I'm kind of curious as what you do.
To be honest with you, there was a time limit I could be in the video for, and this is the only appearance I make in it.
This is it, really?
Hayden, I'm not lying to you, but the rest of this video is disturbing enough as it is.
So, like, were they expecting people to know who you are?
Hayden, I made the headlines for this.
Yeah, like, you're not really a recognizable celebrity anymore.
Hayden, how dare you? How dare you
Armie,
besmirch my good name?
It's the truth.
I have my own podcast. The only podcast that gets more viewers is Real Geek Media.
I don't know. That's kind of wild that you pop up in one scene like that. Let's keep it going.
No,
or is that the the brunt of it. He's really only in that one scene.
Hayden, I wouldn't lie to you. If you want to
Wow.
watch the rest of it, it's a
That's
train.
it.
No. You can play it because it's a train wreck. I'll come back when you finish the video.
That's frightening.
Go ahead and play it, Hayden. I'm telling you, it's a train wreck. Keep it going.
All right, here we go.
That's
That's it.
Stop it right there.
Was that literally his arms and legs?
I think that's barbecue.
That's it. That's his only appearance in this video. That is crazy. That is so crazy.
I want to look this chick up real quick. I mean,
Georgie
you
Leahy.
can see that her upper head doesn't move, right?
Yeah.
Now, she's 37.
What?
I just looked it up.
What in the world is
She
going
was on UK Top Model or whatever it is.
What's she really?
Yeah, not Top Model. It was the show. She had like some kind of career before this over in the UK. It was Leahy is best known for contestant on The Bachelor UK and is singing semifinalist on Britain's Got Talent.
Wow.
Yeah, she voiced the
Semifinals.
character.
Huh?
She voiced the character Stella on FXX's animated series Hell of a Boss in recent years, and a co-producer on the biographical drama film Bosco.
Well,
So watch this now, Hayden. If you haven't seen this, go ahead.
okay.
Now you see the Hitler picture in the background yet?
Which one?
Hitler stole my stash.
Okie dokie. Don't be a wuss.
Well, the other one says,
Fuck around, find out.
yeah, well, but Hitler stole my stash. Yeah.
Wow. Are we gonna gong the rest of this?
Oh no, it gets
We're
worse.
gonna get to okay. Let's go.
It gets worse.
Let's go.
Right there.
Hey, there you go.
Now, in
Hold
case you missed that, Hayden's got to rewind that. This is a Friday night for Hayden here.
up. Nah, this is just atrocious. There you go. What in the world?
If there was something there,
This video is a disaster. This is a disaster.
oh, it gets worse. Now, let me ask you a question. How much do you think you could sell that art for now?
That art. Oh,
After she
God.
pressed her breasts and her ass to it.
I don't even know how much something like that
People
would
are
go
putting
for.
bananas up on walls and getting $6.5 million for it.
I don't think she's gonna get that much.
I bet you she's got one or two fans out there who would pay for this.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
You want to stick with it? Keep going if you want. It doesn't get any better. I mean,
I'm ready to move on.
all right. Well,
this video is a
you want to
disaster.
bring Armie back in? Armie, come on back in.
Oh boy, Armie, what are you doing in this thing, man? This is a train wreck.
It's called a paycheck, Hayden. I got bills to pay.
Man.
The electric's not cheap.
I mean, you're in the Bahamas. It's probably nice out.
The air conditioning, Hayden. I gotta
Ceiling
keep all
fans.
those body parts in refrigerators.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Hayden, I know Christopher sent you some questions.
Did he? Did you? Hold on, let me pull it up. Oh, here we go. Okay.
You're wasting my time here, Hayden.
Was it difficult for you to play accountable for the role in this music video?
It's a lot more difficult than you would imagine, Hayden. Believe it or not, they brought me on set as like a specialist. Because they want somebody with real life experience on set.
So you were like a consultant.
Yeah, but they weren't paying me for a consultant. I just happened to be there eating somebody else, and they put me in the music video because I look kind of creepy.
So you told us why you chose to act in this, right? You needed the money. It's a paycheck. Is there any other reason?
That about sums it up.
Yeah. So you have a new movie coming out.
It's directed by it's kind of like a mix of Bone Tomahawk and some other movies, Western. It's called Crucible.
Is this like a sequel?
Thomas
to The
Jane's
Lone
in
Ranger?
the movie.
Is it a Western?
Yeah, but you know the problem with Bone Tomahawk was it wasn't real life cannibalism, and this one's going to be real life cannibalism. So they want to make sure that they get all the body parts eaten correctly.
Well, I mean, who better to have in the movie than you?
You're getting a 2-for-1 deal putting me in this movie, Hayden. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my goodness, Crucible. We'll have to check that out when there's a trailer available.
Hayden, I expect Real Geek Media to do a full workup on this film. I'm gonna come in and we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah, we'll live stream it and have a commentary running. Oh my
Armie
God.
Hammer, everybody. Armie,
Hammer, thank you for coming, Armie. Thank you.
His pal Armie Hayden making his music video debut.
I'm shocked. Like, he's not in it enough. I mean, this dude was the Lone Ranger.
Would you rather see some over the hill woman shoving her body parts in?
I mean, I don't even know what's going on in that video. It's just.
Look, I'm the first one who can appreciate how a woman looks. But there's such a point that becomes so gratuitous that it's not
right
attractive.
Right.
And I think she hit it in that video a little too much.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
So that's just my opinion on Georgie Leahy. But the show must go on, as everything does say. New York Post. OnlyFans top earner is a virgin and devout Christian. But she has hauled in. How much do you think she's made this year?
Is this the one 40-something million?
Find out, Hayden, you're a follower. $43 million.
This has been all over the place on X. Like, I see this story, like the number's staggering. Do I believe anything she says? Nope.
Oh, you will after this story.
Or will I?
OnlyFans top earner Sophie Rain says she's a virgin and a devout Christian to boot. The flirty Floridian 20 recently left fly with the stunning reveal that she pulled down an astonishing $43 million in 1 year on the adult content site without ever having sex. I'm a virgin till this day, she says. Here's her picture in case you were wondering what it looks like. Not a bad looking female.
No.
And if you don't believe her, one fan is so smitten with her, he shelled out $4.7 million on content in recent months. Now, we talked about simps earlier.
Yeah.
You're going to tell me you couldn't spend 1/4 of that and get yourself a woman?
I'm sure he could have. Like, I don't know what the obsession here is. I don't know. I don't understand the draw of this site anyway. Like, it's just okay. I don't know. I mean, it's a perfect example of an easy way to make money, on her end.
Hayden, I'm still contemplating our OnlyFans site where I chain you to the bed, bend you over, and have Georgie Leahy paint you before she starts her guitar in certain places in your body.
Oh boy.
Currently, Rain's most popular TikTok video has managed to stag 96 million views.
Yeah.
Now, again, I got a better picture of Miss Rain here for you.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I think everybody knows her at this point. Like I said, this story's all over the place. I can't scroll through my feed without reading it.
Oh, I'm sure it's on your feed, all right.
It is. It's everywhere.
You got the next clip there, Hayden, with the doctor? This is from the New York Post, by the way. Sexual
Investigative
compulsive
report.
doctor suspended after his nude romp and tawdry act in medical offices caught on video.
All right.
He wasn't just playing doctor. A newly exposed surveillance video captured an Arkansas doctor taking care of business at his medical office entirely in the buff and allegedly performing a sexual act in front of 3 women. Hit the roll here now, Hayden. We don't have to go through the whole thing. But
More about a Northeast Arkansas physician who had his license suspended. The suspension of Dr. David Diffenay stemmed from a complaint sent into the state medical board in July related to alleged inappropriate sexual contact in one of his medical offices. We sent in a Freedom of Information Act request to the Arkansas State Medical Board to get access to Diffenay's file. According to the
now, you're hearing about the sexual act stuff, and you're like, let's see what the video looks like. Now, without you having seen this, what would you think it looks like?
I mean, they make it sound very serious.
It'd be like, if you heard this and you're like, I just can't believe somebody would do something like this, right?
Right.
Doctors are usually supposed to be very level-headed.
Right. You should be,
So let's see what the doctor's doing in his office here, Hayden.
All right, let's take a look.
The investigators report Diffenay denied all of the claims listed in the complaint. Macy Davis joins us now, breaking down what we learned.
Stop. Now, he's denying these claims, okay? You heard him say that, right?
Yes.
He's denying this happened. It wasn't me, right? That's basically what he's saying.
Right.
He's in a Shaggy video. It wasn't me. Hit the play button.
The board received the complaint on July 17th. It included multiple video files, and we do want to warn you the video is graphic. We have censored it due to the explicit content. Anyone who might be sensitive to this content may want
the bloody blonde to go ahead
to change the channel.
According to board documents, this video was taken in 2019 at Diffenay Family Practice in Blytheville. In it, Dr. David Diffenay can be seen walking around naked, including in the hallway between patient rooms. Another video clip sent in shows him in the receptionist area walking around 3 women and performing a sex act directly in front of one of the women.
Wow.
The clip ends with him ejaculating on her. According to the documents we received,
Stop this. At what point do you think these women would be like, I'm getting paid, got vacation, got a 401k, but getting some semen thrown in my face or my hair might be a bit much for today.
You can't seriously, you can't tell me they can't find another job. Like, this is the one that, it's okay, it pays good, and I get good benefits and time off. Like, really?
And look, I know my house is a disaster, right? It's a mess. Man. And then you look at this office here, and you're like,
this is SeaWorld Splash Zone right here.
Is that a pizza that's open there on the counter?
It could very well be. It looks like it. It looks like it.
I don't.
That's just horrifying.
Did he ejaculate in the pizza? I don't know.
He's looking at it right now.
Now, remember, he denied all this.
And it's on camera, and he denied it.
He's denying this. Look, it's not him. It's one thing, the first video where, hey, he's in his practice and he's walking around naked. There's nobody around.
Right.
Okay, look. Maybe your clothes got wet. Maybe you're in the wash. Maybe it was raining really hard that day. Or it was snowing. He had to put everything in the washer and dryer before his employees showed up.
Wow.
I'm okay with that.
Wow.
Ejaculating on females while they're working, unless that's their job, that is uncalled for.
Yes, slightly over the line. Slightly.
And then it had the balls to sit there and say, this really didn't happen like this. She asked for it. No, I don't think she did.
That's
really don't.
Brazen.
Go ahead, hit the play button again. See what else goes on.
Not only did the woman work in Diffenay's office as a lab tech for another company, she was one of his patients. According to the person who sent the board the videos, this all happened during business hours. They also claimed Diffenay used his, quote, position of power, sexual grooming, salary increases to groom employees and patients into repulsive acts. At least.
How much money are you going to need for me to ejaculate on you today?
5%. That's 5%.
And by the way, this is 5 years ago. So
right.
Until then, let's just keep this quiet.
Good Lord. What a mess.
One person agrees. Dr. Bradley Diner with the Arkansas Medical Foundation wrote, quote, "The pervasive behavior leads to concerns about a sexual compulsive disorder of paraphilia, which may in fact cross boundaries with his delivery of medical care." An investigator with
All
the
right, I don't
Arkansas
think we have
With
to
it-
watch
with
this
his-
anymore.
With his delivery of something. Holy cow.
I just can't imagine.
That's
I'm almost speechless at this point. I mean, and I know this video was coming, so it's just,
it's kind of crazy. Like, it's kind of crazy. Like, just the fact that, you know, it seems like that the way he's moving around there, it's like that's every day. And they're just like unfazed in that video.
it's kind of like this. I'm just gonna stare at my
Yeah.
keyboard, stare at my keyboard, stare at
Yeah.
my keyboard. I'm not gonna look up. I'm not gonna pay this any mind or any attention. This isn't happening in real life.
It's crazy.
This is classic victim mentality. I mean, it's kind
Yeah.
of like, I really don't want to see this. I don't want to get involved.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a part of this.
Wow.
I'm just trying to keep my head down and just trying to do my work. And this guy is just
That's
walking around butt ass naked with his balls hanging out,
Yeah.
performing sex acts in front of these women. That's poor women. I mean, they really should sue
Yeah.
the shit out of
Oh,
him.
100%.
So, and I won't say that too lightly. He deserves everything
Oh,
that's
yeah.
going to happen. He needs jail time.
Yeah. Agreed.
But-
Agreed. Wow.
Hayden
Wow.
from the New York Post. How hard is it to date nowadays?
I can imagine it's pretty difficult.
And if you're a single mom, even more difficult, you think?
Yes.
This Texas mother would agree with you. Texas mom, 25, left her toddler at home to travel 150 miles for a hinge date.
Hinge.
Hinge, yes. A young Texas mom left her 16-month-old son home alone overnight to travel 150 miles to meet up with her hinge date, who, according to police, found the toddler covered in feces
What?
and dangling out of a window.
Wow.
Reese Louise Myers was arrested and charged with abandoning and endangering a child earlier this month. The mother from Killeen, Texas, and allegedly fled the state and was caught and arrested on a fugitive warrant in California. She's been extradited back to the Lone Star State to face charges. The police officers were called to Myers' home just before 10 a.m. after neighbors called in to report that the toddler was hanging out of a broken window on the ground level apartment while an aggressive dog was trying to attack the baby. They got her picture here too. You know, she should have gone to work for the doctor's office. None of this would be a problem. She could date while she's at work.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
When cops arrived, they saw the child was head and shoulder out the window, which had been previously fixed with cardboard and plexiglass, and witnessed the dog charging at residents who were trying to pull the child out of the window.
Oh my God. What a disaster.
Yeah.
What a mess. What is wrong with these people?
Yeah.
That's brutal. Brutal.
Cops then called Myers, who told them she was currently in San Antonio, about 2.5 hours away, with a guy she met on the dating app Hinge after driving out there the day before. 16 months.
Man.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
You know, I love my porn stars here, Hayden.
Nice segue, Bob Costas.
Oh, here we go. New York Post. Porn star duo set to be deported over plans to sleep with barely legal teens. Have you seen this article? It's been all over the news too.
I didn't see this one.
Bonnie Blue and Australian Annie Knight are two controversial porn stars who plan to sleep with barely legal teens and are set to be kicked out of Fiji just 1 week after they were banned from entering Australia.
Oh boy.
They're set to be deported from Fiji for breaking their visitor visas to film OnlyFans content.
Well,
The
there you go.
The Fiji Home Affairs and Immigration Minister said Blue would be deported. Here, the women are very attractive, by the way.
Right. Yep.
So you got one woman in one of the earlier ones not sleeping with the 60-some-odd-year-old dude who's leaving her a bunch load of money.
Right.
And these two who want to sleep with everybody for no money. So I don't know what to make of the world nowadays.
How do you explain it?
Apparently, they have a lot of catching up to do. As the pair said, they wanted to have sex with 24 people in one day, and honor of the class of 2024. What? That's
It just was there 24 because it's 2024. Yeah.
last week it was confirmed that Blue's visa was in Australia was canceled. This was on the grounds of allegations that she had intended to contravene her 12-month visa by working in Australia. It was her intention to work and not do the schoolies campaign that she saw on her visa. But apparently these women fought back, and they're saying, all these Australian Karens, these middle-aged women, it's kind of their fault that their husbands are watching us because they're not taking care of business at home.
That's a good response. It's a good response.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's funny. What a mess. What's going on?
She then copped her widespread criticism for controversial views on marriage after the $1,500 an hour sex worker made similar remarks while appearing on the Kyle and Jackie show in August. Meanwhile, Knight is on a bid to sleep with 600 people by the end of the year.
Oh boy. Oh
That's
my God.
2 per day, Hayden.
That's a disaster.
Meanwhile, they're not the only sex workers to be targeted. Apparently, porn star Kay Manuel is being kicked out of her Airbnb in Queensland for sleeping with 55 school leavers.
School what?
I guess they're in Australia. There are people who go to school. They're getting ready to depart school. 21-year-olds
gotcha.
graduating.
Gotcha.
Graduating, yeah.
Graduating. Got it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So
I don't have words. I don't know. That's kind of crazy.
Hayden, while we were on break, we had the biggest boxing event in probably the last 20 years. Iron Mike Tyson and Jake Paul.
Yes.
Did you watch it?
I did watch it.
The whole thing?
Whole thing.
What is your take on it?
I thought the undercard matches were great. That was it. The main event was a waste of my time.
Who was the winner in the whole Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight?
Netflix.
I disagree with you on that one. It was actually somebody named Sidney Thomas.
You don't think Netflix was a big winner in that?
Sidney Thomas.
Oh, her, yeah. She's
I
another
could
one
not.
all over the place.
Oh, look. She
All
needs
over
to
the
be.
place.
She needs to be. She needs to be. I mean, I saw her in the ring, and I could not take my eyes off of her either. And she needs her own reality show, TV show, OnlyFans show, smoke show. Smoke show. Give this girl a deal. Get her money. Back it up. Do you disagree?
I mean, do we really need another show with these people like the Hawk Tua and this? Do we need another one?
I'm glad you brought her up here, Hayden.
I don't think we need another one.
She was in my feed for today. Let's see if I have it here, or I got rid of it. I might have gotten rid of it. It might have not. It might have just missed the.
Missed the cut.
Did you see that she has her own meme coin now?
Yeah, there was a whole controversy over this.
And the controversy was, how dare people spend their life savings to buy your coin when it's not worth anything?
Yeah, it tanked after it hit like 50 million or something.
Look, let her get her 15 million. And if you're stupid enough to buy her coin thinking it's going to be worth anything, you deserve to have your money ripped off.
Here's the thing where I
buy yourself some Bitcoin at least.
People are stupid when they buy this. 100% agree. But really, like, she knew what she was doing with this get rich quick dump. Like, come on, man. Is it not enough that you, for some reason, have become famous and have a podcast, and you're everywhere you look? She's all over the place. Like, is it not enough?
Look,
come on.
Is this really on her?
Yeah,
I don't think it is. No, because
she's partially to blame.
She's offering a product, and if you're stupid enough to invest your money
always
into a meme coin,
yes,
a meme coin.
Listen, here's where I'm going to disagree with you. She has influence over people, And because of this influence,
Unless she's spitting on them.
listen to me.
She ain't got no
She
influence.
has influence over these people. People follow her. She has a following, and now she's going to hype up the coin. People are going to buy it because they are easily led. And did you need to go that route? No, you didn't. But you knew what you were doing when you did it. You knew what you were doing.
Hayden, look, this is very different from our coin, which is coming out in 2025. I'm breaking the news here tonight. It's of Hayden Stoll in a burrito outfit.
I think it should be Army coin or Hammer coin.
With a dog with an erection chasing after him. And
Nah.
I'm telling you, that's what our coin's going to look like. I'm having Jason Lassiter, who designed our sign over here. He's going to come up with this for us. And the look on your face, and we'll have limited production on this thing. Well, would they have 50 million of these things for her? We'll only have 100 million. And for the low price of, say, $2.50, you could buy a meme coin. I can't promise the value on this thing's going to hold up because it's not. It's going to shoot way down. But, hey, I'll be richer in the short term for it because I plan on selling all my coins the minute this hits. I mean, come on, Hayden. Really?
That's brutal. That's brutal.
What's her meme look like? I mean, what's her? Is it her like spit?
I think I couldn't even tell you. I don't know.
So look, anybody who's stupid enough to invest their hard-earned money in her meme coin deserves what they got.
I'm going to disagree with you on that.
Yeah. And moving on here, this is from FoxNews.com. You had a lot of injuries, right? You played football and sports, and you tore your ACL, right?
PCL and MCL.
PCL, MCL. Had to go through knee surgeries, and there was one football player who could treat his own injuries, Hayden.
It was John Travolta.
No, if he was smart, he might have had John Travolta there. But former All-Pro Chad Ochocinco Johnson said he used special
I saw this
concoction to stay healthy. Do you remember what it was, Hayden?
His teammates' urine.
So he had terrible ankles during his career. So what he would do is he would soak his ankles in his teammates' urine to stay healthy.
That's wild. That's so wild.
6-time Pro Bowler wide receiver revealed on the 7 p.m. in Brooklyn podcast an odd way of keeping his ankles healthy. He would soak his ankles in his teammates' warm urine. So he says, this is quote, "You know what I did for ankle sprains?" The former wide receiver said at the time, "I would collect warm urine from my teammates, heat it up, and put it in my ankle for about 30 minutes." Johnson would soak his ankles for 30 minutes. "There's a reason I've never been injured. Home remedies." Admitting there's no science behind this, but I'm still sitting here living proof.
Oh, God.
Johnson said his grandmother told him about the secret sauce.
Just pee on it.
And apparently it was pretty easy to convince his teammates to help. It's a good thing. This is how I was able to collect all at one time, right? You got these team meetings in the morning, right? Everybody. "Hey, y'all, boy, do me a favor, boy. My ankle's kind of fucked up. I need you all to drink some water at one time. So when we break the meeting, if y'all can pee in this bucket in the bathroom, boom, you all pee in that bucket for me."
Oh, my God. I just picture him sitting in like a kiddie pool and everybody's surrounding him and he's just peeing on him.
Hayden, I'm about to pee in the bucket for your burrito outfit.
Oh, my God.
Hayden, we were just talking about dating, and is it ever appropriate on a first date to take the woman that you're interested in potentially pursuing on a romantic relationship, or maybe we just get lucky for the night? "Hey, honey, where do you want to go for dinner tonight?" And you say, fast food.
No. Not a great choice. Not a great choice.
Well, this is from MSN.com. DatingNews.com surveyed 3,000 American singles, getting them to dish on their favorite budget-friendly dating spots. And 16% said that they would go on a first date to which restaurant, Hayden?
McDonald's.
No, not McDonald's.
Really?
No. Guys, bougie. We gotta think bougie now.
Not fast food?
No, it's fast food.
Chipotle.
No.
I don't know.
Chipotle. Chick-fil-A.
Really?
Chick-fil-A. 16% of daters chose the chicken joint as their go-to fast food date spot.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I would have never thought that.
The second best option was Dairy Queen, followed by Sonic Drive-In and Pizza Hut.
This is first date options? What?
This is from a dating website too, by the way. Wow. 66% of women are okay if a man asks them for a first date at a place like McDonald's. Do you believe that?
How much? 60 what?
66%.
No, I don't believe that. I don't.
You're not getting lucky here.
I do not believe that. That's crazy.
And then they're even lying even more here. You ready for this? 56% of women say it's okay if you split the bill on the first date.
I don't believe that either. But then again,
you ready for this one? This is the biggest lie. Like, you just feel Pinocchio's nose coming out as these women keep responding to this stuff. 40% of single people of the 3,000 said that they would be willing to accept a date at a drive-through if the person was simply honest about their budget.
Man, I don't think so. Come on.
A first date is a risk, and in this economy, modern singles are saving their time and money by opting for a chicken sandwich over chicken marsala.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Then
maybe it's a generational thing. I don't know.
Now, I think coffee shops are okay for first date.
Fair.
Just getting to meet somebody.
Yeah, right. It's conversation.
Well, not only that, hey, 15, 20 minutes, not really feeling this.
You can get up and go. Yep.
Right, without any kind of investment.
Right.
Only 26% said that that's okay.
Really?
Now, 24% said having a classic marathon movie at home is a great way to bond without breaking the bank. And I'm sitting here thinking, if I get into your house and I'm on the couch,
day one, that's a problem. Not a problem.
Look, I'm already look. You know what Netflix and chill is, and I'm thinking, I'm about to chill, all right.
Oh man, yeah.
23% said they would go to a food truck stop.
See, these are places like that you go when you're more comfortable with that person, right? Like that. Not for the first. No.
All right, here, Hayden. Play the next clip, the last one. This is from the UK Daily Mail.
Which one?
Dave Blunt's.
Dave Blunt's. Got it.
Have you seen this?
Blunt's. Yes. Yikes. That's all I can say.
UK Daily Mail fears for 500-pound rapper Dave Blunt's go after shock footage of his performance goes viral.
Let me know when you're ready.
Hit the music. Stop the video. Do you know who that is next to him?
No.
That is his girlfriend.
No.
Yes.
Oh boy.
How old do you think Dave Blunt is?
I would go mid-50s.
Down.
Mid-30s?
Down.
He's in his 20s?
23.
He's 23?
23. He's hooked up to oxygen.
Holy cow. So what, he was like in the hospital? They signed him out of the hospital? Is that like the story for this?
I don't know, but that's his girlfriend. And I'm thinking, how is that even physically possible?
Oh boy.
Yeah. Multiple people were upset at Stephen Blunt's in such poor shape. including his use of an oxygen tank. This breaks my heart. The young man is missing out on so much in life. Food addiction is real. Sugar is the main culprit.
Wow.
Another said, I couldn't enjoy myself at the show. The idea of having fun while digesting the personal issues he must suffer from internally must be too much. Yeah.
That's a tough one. That's tough.
Yeah.
I can't believe he's in his 20s. That makes this like
23.
rough.
And
See,
again,
I thought he was in his 50s because I saw this video and I saw that like he signed himself out of the hospital to go and do this show. I don't know if that's true or not.
And again, I didn't realize that was his girlfriend until I saw a follow-up video.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a shame.
Yeah.
We're going to keep it moving, though, here, Hayden. This is from New York Post. 360-pound New York City library worker is traumatized because his desk is too small. Now, you're his attorney, and you're going to sue the city because his desk is too small. The guy's 6'2", 360 pounds. How much are you going to sue the city for this guy's emotional trauma?
Oh, you go millions.
Give me the number, Hayden. You're the attorney today.
25 million.
Not quite that much. I'd rather have you as my attorney than this guy. 4.6.
Still a good amount.
Apparently, the library job wasn't good for his circulation. 6'2", 360-pound New York Public Library employee claims he's been traumatized by being forced to work at a desk that's too small and wants $4.6 million to make up for it.
I don't know how they come up with these figures, really.
Well, the welcome desk features a staggered countertop with a roughly 12-inch drop. It was crampy. The library assistant growls in a federal court lawsuit. Let's see what else he has to say here. All I sought was a service desk with an appropriate accommodation given my physical attributes. He said in a legal filing accusing his superiors of discrimination and harassment.
Yeah.
His union eventually intervened, helping Martin get assigned to a different service desk within the library. But 2 years later, he found himself in a bind again when a new assistant director came in and said, I'm ordering you back to work at the cramped first floor desk. Things only got worse after he complained and got a lawyer involved. The director allegedly dramatically increased how often she assigned Martin to the small desk, was detrimental to his health and safety. It was essentially the director's way to bully William and intimidate him, showing him who is the boss. Yeah.
That's
now you might say, well, what next, right? Well, a few months later, Martin was then falsely accused of sleeping on the job and later suspended, prompting him to ask.
Falsely accused?
Falsely accused. Prompting him to ask for a transfer and seek medical leave for anxiety and depression. Martin, who once ran a sports blog, cost 300 pounds of sports knowledge, claimed his mental health has been damaged to such an extent. This sounds like me, Hayden. Every morning I get up and I tremble. He trembles just at the thought of going back to work.
Don't we all?
Yeah.
So I guess it's is a job that he needs. Like he can't find any job elsewhere. He just would like to just sit at this desk and just sue for millions. They may never get it. I don't know.
I'm sure they'll go ahead and they'll cut
They'll
some kind of
settle.
check. Yeah,
They'll settle. But then he's going to go back to the small little desk.
Oh, I think it'll come with here's your retirement package as well.
Yeah.
You can't come back here for this.
Out the door.
NewYorkPost.com. Disgusted judge. Remember the election, Hayden? And there was very controversial. I know we don't talk politics on this channel, but Donald Trump during one of the debates got up and said something very controversial. They're eating the cats. They're eating the dogs.
Right.
They're eating the pets. Well, maybe he wasn't so far off after all. Disgusted judge puts away woman who ate cat and stomach-turning video. You've embarrassed this nation. This is Ohio police released body cam footage of 27-year-old Alexis Farrell after being arrested after allegedly eating a cat. A sick Ohio woman was who killed and ate a cat, was hit with a 1-year jail sentence on Monday as a furious judge slammed her for a repulsive stomach-turning act. Yeah.
Yikes.
Now, she is not an immigrant, to be clear. Okay, she's not. She's, Farrell she pleaded guilty to felony charges of animal cruelty. She's not an immigrant. Her case is not tied to that claim with the Haitian immigrants in Springfield.
Right.
But, disturbing body cam footage of the August 16th incident shows Farrell on all fours outdoors eating the cat as horrified neighbors looked on and cops arrived after getting a 911 call. One cop is heard asking, "What did you do? Why did you kill the cat?" Yeah.
Not good. Not good.
What kind of mental? I mean, why not sentence you to mental health treatment on top of that?
That's
What do you think?
100% true.
Again, we're just gonna, you think you're getting any kind of mental rehabilitation in prison?
No. You're not going to get what you need. You're not going to get it.
Hayden, 2 more stories here for the night. NewYorkPost.com. Billionaires are creating life-extending pills for the rich, but CEO warns they'll lead to a planet of posh zombies.
Also known as Hollywood.
So now, what do you think about this? That the rich would be able to extend their life?
It sounds like something a rich person would want to do. I don't know. It's just I don't know. It's absurd. It's absurd.
I don't think it's absurd. I think it's the ultimate quest, right? I mean, that's why Disney was cryogenically frozen. And
Is it the ultimate quest, or is it just dumb and nobody says, "Hey, that's a stupid idea"? Because they're all like terrified of these powerful people.
I don't think it's dumb. I think it's nobody wants to let go, right? It's like the ultimate. We don't know what happens afterwards.
It's the Charles Wayland experience.
Right.
Fire up Prometheus.
Yes. So billionaires are creating life-extending pills that will eventually hit the market for people to buy, according to a CEO. And he says it'll turn the rich into posh, privileged zombies. The chilling warning comes amid fears that AI and biotechnology are evolving at such a rapid pace that anti-aging tablets might only be a matter of a few years away. This is crazy. This is picture here.
I mean,
right. Amazon boss Jeff Bezos and PayPal co-founder Peter Thiel and ChatGPT's Sam Altman are among the latest in a long line of American tycoons to throw their wealth behind regenerative medicine. Bezos has invested $3 billion in the biggest biotechnology company of all time, Altos Labs, which would allow scientists to rejuvenate cells in a lab. Yeah.
Mad scientist.
Yeah, let's see here. Peter Thiel has invested in the Methuselah Foundation, which describes itself as a nonprofit charity extended on healthy human lifespans by making 90 the new 50.
Ah, yes.
Among Methuselah's goals are to invent technologies that can create new organs, blood vessels, and bones, to remove destructive biological structures from the body, to further studies of epigenetics, and restore things like cognition and physical ability in older people. Yeah, and then Retro Biosciences, which is Sam Altman, is doing cellular reprogramming, which vows to extend human life by more than 10 years.
Interesting. It's interesting. But for the benefit of just solely the rich people is what's off-putting, I think.
Yeah, but of course, not everybody's happy with this. They say that a pill that keeps people alive and by a few decades would create an unjust, inequitable world packed with posh, privileged zombies, predominantly white, middle-class folks who could afford to buy the drug in the first place. Yeah. When's the last time you used Google Maps?
Google Maps.
Yes.
It's probably been pre-iPhone. It's been years.
This is from Auto Evolution. Google Maps navigation ends tragically after 3 men drive off unfinished bridge.
No, wait a minute. They didn't see that it was unfinished. They just kept going. That's crazy.
Well,
That is crazy.
brothers Nitin and Ajit and friend Amit were traveling from Neodid to Furtpur for a wedding. They didn't know the route, so they used Google Maps for navigation. The application directed them over a bridge of the Ramganga River. The driver didn't notice any warning signs or barriers because basically they're in India.
Right.
They entered the bridge and then plunged into the river. All 3 vehicle occupants lost their lives.
Oh, boy.
The bridge was unfinished but lacked warning signs to prevent drivers from using it.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy. Oh,
And
boy.
authorities didn't set proper signage up. Yeah.
Oh, man. That's a bad way to go, right?
Well, you know,
Like let's say you're the passenger in that car, and you're like, oh, come on, man, you didn't see, you weren't looking at the road, really?
look, it's not the first time such tragedies have happened. In 2022, 2 Russian teenagers relied on Google Maps to find their destination when the app told them to leave the highway for a faster route. But little did they know that the suggested alternative included a closed road covered in snow. Eventually getting stuck in the snow in a region without cellular signal with no other vehicles on the road. The driver and passenger decided to walk to the nearest town, but rapidly gave up due to the freezing temperatures.
Oh,
They had to return to their car and survive by burning everything around them, struggling to stay warm. With the driver freezing to death. Yeah.
it's the end of the thing.
Earlier this year, a dozen drivers used Google Maps to leave Nevada, left the interstate to use an alternative route suggested by the application. The route went right through the desert. After several hours of driving on the difficult desert terrain, the vehicles reached a dead end and decided to return to paved road.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
So be careful, beware of Google Maps.
Yes. Yes.
Aiden, that's the news.
That is the news. That's the, yeah.
It's
It's
the last
interest-
news for the year. Yeah,
That's it. Yeah, that is,
That's
yeah.
to be about it.
Wow. Wow. So there's the news, ladies and gentlemen. Final thoughts about what's new in the world in the news? Anything? Stay away from Google Maps.
I'm going to the doctors this week, and I'm going to get winter penis diagnosis.
Get some time
I
off.
can't come to
There you
work.
go. There you go.
Can't come to work. Got winter penis.
I like it. I like it. But they don't need to know why you're out.
Oh, no. They need to know. Oh, no. They need to know. Oh, no. They need to know. Hey, boss. Hey, boss. I don't know how to tell you this. I have winter penis. You know,
See, my call would just be, listen, I'm not coming in 7 hours
50%,
sick.
boss. 50%, boss. I've lost 50%.
Oh, boy.
You know what it's like, boss? To have a winter penis. My Audi became an innie.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Because especially if it's a female, you have to tell. Oh, well, what do you mean you can't come to work for the next month? I got winter penis. What?
Yes.
You heard my diagnosis. Why are you making me repeat it?
Yeah. I just think of
This is humiliating enough.
the $4.5 million lawsuit you can have when you found
That
out
guy
they
can get 4.6
yeah.
for a desk. How much could I get for having winter penis as a diagnosis?
Having Karen from HR spread it around the office. There you go. Well, there you go. This has been the winter penis edition of the news. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. If you like what you see here, please subscribe. If not, we thank you for watching. We will be back next Thursday. We have special guests.
Ron and Chris from Black Cat Films.
Tune in. Check it out. It should be a fun time. And then we're going to talk a little bit of what's to come All right. So thank you for sticking with us. Everybody have a good night.